Hi folks, welcome back to the kid-friendly video channel. If you haven't seen a video last week, this is a Ferrari California. It used to be burgundy, we painted it yellow and painted his wheels black and completely changed the look of this car. It's actually a assemble yourself car, and I just stuck the eyes on there. It looks pretty cool. But you can peel that off and it goes right back to his regular windshield. See? The Ferrari California. But the eyes I made myself out of a piece of yellow cardboard. But anyway guys, I got a lot of requests to do Herb Curbler from Cars 3. He's a next-gen car. It's 4-wheel drive, actually FAUX wheel drive. We also have this car here, 4-wheel drive. It's a full wheel drive, again, number 54. This looks like the same car, only it's a new next-gen version of the car. I'm not quite sure how that worked, but this is the older version here, this is the new version here, I guess. So what we're going to do today, folks, we're going to take Jeff Gorvette and convert that into the new full wheel drive. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is paint it all primer gray, and then we're going to paint it green, a blue trim around here, leave the spoiler black. Of course the spoiler's black here, write number 54 on the sides, and put some nice yellow marks on the side, number 54 on the top and the sides. Okay, let's get our paint out. Now actually, hang on a second guys, before I go anywhere, this is your first time here, what we're doing is we're taking cars from Pixar Cars, and we're painting them different colors and giving them new ideas. Like for example, here's a Lightning McQueen that we turned into Chester Whippet filter, just like in the movie Cars 3 when he was in the Demolition Derby. And we took, for example, here's Miss Fritter, one of the most popular cars in Cars 3, and turned her into the School Bus of Doom, Fabulous Miss Fritter, in honor of Doc Hudson. Where is he? Here's Doc Hudson over here, the Fabulous Doc Hudson. And all these blue cars here and trucks are in honor of Doc Hudson, as Fabulous Doc Hudson. Over here we got a bunch of Zebra cars. In the back we got a bunch of Crazy 8 cars, every Crazy 8 car you can think of from that they're seen. Look at pushover, look, that's homemade, that's actually leakless. Looks like pushover, but it's not, it's actually leakless. And this is TJ, remember him for Cars, that's actually Dr. Damage now. And a whole bunch more of them. So if you want to watch those videos, click up here, there's a button, you can watch every video we made. Look, and here's Ivan, we turned into Broadside from Cars 3. Okay, and we also have a crazy one over here. Look at Mater, look, oh here's another one, Mater, look. That is Mater. We made it to look like Miss Fritter. It's all Play-Doh and paint and everything. Anyway, what I'm going to do today, folks, we're going to take this thing here, Jeff Gorvette, and paint it primer gray right now. And I got to cut those mirrors off because this car does not have mirrors. As you can see, there's no mirrors on this car. So I hate doing that, but I have to do it to make it authentic. Okay, I'll put down my paint protector here first, and I got it's pretty messy looking, guys. I didn't realize how bad it looked till I saw it on the internet, so it's pretty bad, but that's all we got right now. I get a new one, I guess. There's my nice gray primer. If you wonder what it is, it's just plain old primer paint from the dollar store, nothing fancy. Now I'm gonna cut the mirrors off to make it like you don't need mirrors on these cars, I guess. Oh, I hate doing that. But anyway, let's have a look at the wheels. Make sure we have to leave the wheels. The wheels on Herb Curbler are black, so I can just paint everything black when I'm done, so I don't have to worry about that. I can get paint all over them. Okay, here's my brush. And let's begin the process of making Primer Jeff Gorvette. We'll just put one coat of primer on it, that's all we do normally. And then I'm gonna cover it with a nice green. Look, I got paint on the wheel already, so it doesn't really matter. Because I'm gonna paint them black. And I'm gonna try and get the eyes as best as I can, not full of paint. And the eyebrow, that's the hardest part. I mention that every time. Somebody said, why don't I tape them over? Well, you know what? If I tape them over, it will take longer than it takes to fix it. So I don't worry about taping them over. I did a few tape jobs, and it takes forever when you start taping off the eyes and the windows and everything else. It's longer than painting the car. So if you ever see me do those videos, you see how long it takes. Usually I edit that out because it takes forever. It takes about a half an hour to tape them off. That little pieces of green tape and little bits of little small windows, and oh, it's a pain in the neck. Anyway, oops, that's what I don't want to do. See there, I'll do it right now. I'll do the eyes. I really thought my Ferrari California would have got a lot more views than it did. I thought it would get millions of views, but it didn't, so I'm getting farther and farther away there. There's better. Okay, I'll just do the very last, I guess. Now the spoiler is black, so I don't have to worry about the spoiler. And the windows are black, so I can always patch them up. Just gotta go a little slower. I'll not rush it, that's for sure. But thanks, you guys, for all your suggestions. It really makes a difference when I'm trying to make a video. I just look at my comments and say, oh, everybody wants to see Herb Curbler. Okay, good, no problem. And I got a lot of requests for other cars as well. I do as many as I can. I'm kind of running out of cars and running out of ideas. As you can tell, I got over 70 videos here, all painted cars, and they're going to run out eventually. That's why I tried doing something with the die-cast assembly versions where I assemble them and paint them, but they took forever to make, like 5 hours or more to make each video, and I didn't get a whole lot of views on it, so I'm back to where I was before, just painting the die-cast cars. That's where the views are, and I don't mind making them. Just going to run out eventually, that's the only thing. I just need more suggestions and more ideas what you guys would like me to make in these videos. I did a lot of cars videos. I got about 2,000 videos up there. Over 1,000 are cars. A lot of Thomas the Train. Some of them are Dora the Explorer and Teletubbies and stuff they got there. So they're all coming back to and getting lots of views on them again. I'm not going to bother to spoil it. It's black anyway. And when we come back, we'll put the first coat of green on it, and I'll mix that up right now. Okay, that came pretty good, guys. It's dry now. I had it in the heat lamp for a while, and I tried to get the paint close to that. This is the original Faux Wheel Drive. It's very close. I mixed up some green, neon green, and some Christmas tree green, actually, to get that color. So I'm going to put 2 coats on this here to make sure it's good and rich. And we're going to have this looking like Herb Curbler within the next little while. Stay watching, stay tuned, and think about other videos you'd like to see made. Like I said before, I don't mind doing this, but just I'm running short of ideas right now, so I tried to switch to something else. So any of you guys impacted by YouTube's new changes that are coming out in a few months, and a few weeks actually, February 20th is when they make the big changes. Some of you guys are just starting painting your cars, and I actually know a lot more people that are doing this here. I see a few more videos up now with people doing custom cars, and I'll tell you, they're really good. Mine aren't that good, I gotta admit, and I'll be the first to say lots of them are better. One guy is doing stop motions now, a really nice job with the stop motions. They're only short videos, but they're really cool. I mean, I tried stop motions once, and it takes a lot of work to get them working, and a lot of editing, so good work, buddy, whoever's doing that. I forget your name, but I'll give a shout out next time if I remember it. But keep at it and get some paints from the store. They're only cheap at the dollar store or Dollar M, whatever you have where you live. I don't know where you guys live. I presume most of you are from the United States, but I know there's people from all over the world watching these videos because they can see the results at the end of the day, at the end of the week, I mean. All over the world watching these videos, and especially early morning when I post these videos at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 8 o'clock here, but it's actually 4 o'clock in the morning in California and 7 o'clock in the New York area. But over in Europe, it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or in Russia, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon or something really, really strange. The time zones are all over the world. If you don't know that, there's different times everywhere in the world. So it looks pretty good. I'm just gonna leave this dry in a few minutes because that paint is going on really nice. I really like that. Look, the color is perfect. I mean, I can't wait to get the second coat on it. So let's leave this dry, and I'll come back, then I'll put the second coat on, then I'll paint the wheels black, then I'll start putting the yellow trim on and the light blue trim around here. It's gonna be really cool. Okay, let's have a look at that. The first coat of Herb Curbler. Okay, that first coat dried really fast, so I got the paint ready for the next coats. I'm gonna put another coat of green on. It's going on really nice and thick this time. You can see the difference. And I have to get some yellow for the sides. I got that ready to go, number 54, Herb Curbler. And it's funny, it's the same number. This must be the old version, and this will be the next gen version. I can't wait to get the yellow on. It's gonna look really good. And the blue all around the windshield and all around the back. A little tiny strip of blue. I got that mixed up right there. I didn't mix it yet. I got the paints poured. I had to mix it up a few minutes. Watch how this covers us now, right nice. The first coat, the primer does a great job of getting the car ready to paint. And you probably notice I put a coat of primer on every car, just like you would in real life. If you're painting a real car, you put primer on first to get the body ready. And it helps the paint stick better, and it covers up the old paint, especially if you're changing colors with another color. And they actually have different color primers too, depending on what base coat you're putting on after that, so it goes pretty nice. You want the car to look perfect when it's done. And I see some of those guys on those custom car shows. Wow, they ever good. And I also see some of the videos, I mean some of the pictures on eBay of people are selling these little cars. They're beautiful, they're pieces of art, and they don't exist except for in eBay and somebody's imagination. Somebody had to get the idea to make a Pixar car look like something else. And all I'm doing is taking them and turning them into cars from Cars 3, that their video game, I forget what it's called, the new Cars 3 video game that's out. Somebody will put it in the comment section for me, I forget it already. And somebody mentioned last night they had the video game and the DVD, and guess what I found out last night too? Cars 3 is now on Netflix. I watched a bit of it last night. So if you have Netflix at home, you can watch Cars 3 already. I couldn't believe it. One guy wouldn't believe it because it's probably not available in his area, but Netflix is not global yet. It's getting there, but we sometimes have different movies in different parts of the world. So I saw last night, Cars 3 was actually on Netflix. So if you want to watch it on Netflix, go right ahead. Just look up Cars 3. They have lots of Pixar stuff there. I was surprised the first time I looked it up because we had the DVD too. Wow, that came nice. The eyes came better than I hoped. I didn't make much of a mess of it. That's good. Now I'm going to leave this dry in the heat lamp again, and if I have to patch it up, I got lots of green paint left. I'm just going to leave that dry. That looks perfect, and I'll come back in a few minutes and put on the black. I have to do the black. Actually, you know what? I can do the black wheels right now. Hang on a second, get another brush. Okay, I'll do the back wheels first. I'll come back later to the front ones. I have to make sure I don't get it on the green either, because this looks like the final. Only one coat of black goes on the wheels. Perfect. Now, to turn it over without dropping it. I have to patch up the green already, I can see. I have my fingers on it somewhere. I left the brush right there. See, that came perfect. Now, where did I hit? Oh yeah, right here. Look, I got my fingerprint right here. And I'll turn it over again. Actually, you know what? I can actually do the black spoiler where I screwed up too. Well, actually, I better clean that off first. Sorry if I missed the camera sometimes, guys, with the car. I'm trying very hard to concentrate on everything at the same time, and it doesn't work sometimes. Wow, check that out. Okay, let's leave this dry and come back. We'll do the front wheels, and then we'll touch up. Actually, can I touch up the windows right now? Will I bother? Scared I'll make a mistake. Not bad, not bad. Perfect, okay, there's one more spot right here. Nice. Okay, let's leave that dry and come back and we'll do the front wheels. Okay, we're back, guys. This here second coat looks really good. I got the windows patched up. Now I'm going to put the black on the front wheels and complete that. And if I can keep on going from there, I will. If not, I'll take a break and come back in a few minutes and put the blue around the cab. It's going to look pretty cool. And there's a few more marks I got to make too. Beautiful. These wheels are nice. Okay, they came pretty nice. Now I'm going to try and put the blue stripe all around the front of the car, under the windows, and over the back window. And I'm going to try and get a good brush for that. I'll try this new one. I just made it. Actually, I got to stir the paint up first. I mixed it a while ago. White and blue. Gives me a really light blue. It's pretty cool. Perfect match. Okay, now I'm going to go right around the front of the car. Just like that, guys. That came really nice. And I got another brush here for yellow. I'm going to put some yellow right here on the front, on the spoiler. I'll leave this dry too because this is pretty thick. I got a big blob here for some reason. Okay, got it off. And more over here. And under along here is yellow too. It's fun painting these guys. I hope you like doing it yourself. I hope you're trying it because you make a lot of mistakes, but what the heck, you know, it's fun. And I'll see if I can get this here done, then I'll leave it dry for a while. It's hard to manipulate it when you got wet paint and you hold it by the wheels and you have a paintbrush in your hand and you're trying to talk and look into the camera at the same time. Okay, I'm going to stop there for a minute while I let that dry because it's getting too risky. And then I'll put nice slit lights on. They're actually gray. I wonder if I can do that now while I'm waiting. They're gray slits instead of the ones like was on the car originally. I'm just gonna put a slit right here if I can. That's nice. They're outlined in black though. I don't know if I can do that. Darn it. Kind of a blob there. I'll have to fix that with some green. Or maybe I can try and touch it up with black. Okay, let's leave that dry, folks. Okay guys, we're getting down to the end here, getting close. It's dried up pretty good. I'm gonna get number 54 on the sides right now in yellow. I got my nice little brush here all trimmed up right nice. Hope I can make a nice job with the 54. It must be the next gen, like I said, version of this car, and this has got the fancy 4. Not bad. And it's on the roof as well. Let's see how it looks on the roof. It looks like it's over there. On the right side, there's a bit of a gold, kind of a tapestry along the side too. Okay, and on this side, gotta be careful I don't put my fingers in it like I did on that side before. Okay, gotta be very careful, folks, when you're working on wet paint. And I got some gold paint too. I'm gonna run down the engine hood. I can see how that looks. Got a weird design on the front. Finally, a nice looking 4. And let's see, on the back spoiler, I won't be able to really write anything. I know it says Faux Wheel Drive, but I'm just gonna pretend I'm gonna write something here so it looks like it from a distance. As you can see, that doesn't say anything, but it looks like it from a distance. Now on the hood it says FAUX Wheel Drive right here. I can see if I can write that, guys. It's gonna be really hard. Wheel Drive, and then we have some gold. Where did I put it? Way up here. Some gold, sort of like tapestries down both sides of the hood. Really nice. Love that gold paint. Just like that guy, and one over the hood too. Well, it looks pretty good, and it also has some yellow splashes on the paint here. Okay, some yellow going up here. And on the other side, I guess the same. And I think that's about it. There's no expression on the guy's face at all. Let's have a look at Herb Curbler in the picture and see how it looks there. That came pretty close, guys. I gotta admit, I used Jeff Gorvette as the car, and now we have Herb Curbler. And let's take some pictures. Clean this up first and get some pictures, see how it looks. Well, there you have it, folks. Looks like next gen Herb Curbler, and there's the car we used as a template, and there's the original 4-wheel drive. I forget his name. You guys know that name of that car, I don't. And that came really nice. It matches pretty good. What do you think? Leave me a message in the comments section and give me more suggestions of what you'd like me to do. Like I said, I'm running out of ideas, but I really appreciate your input. Miss Fritter by far is the most popular car so far, and there's the Play-Doh version like I mentioned before. These things shoot out fire. If you watch Cars 3, she shoots out fire from these horns. Because it's fritter time. Okay, thanks for watching, folks, and have a great day.